we go. Riley's already bogged. G'day, welcome to a new episode. We're back to the Y62 build series. So this will be part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, go back, and pretty much part 1 is all about the exterior of the Y62. Pretty much everything that got happened pre-rego by DRD 4x4 in Mandurah. Still looking great today. Absolute epic day. The weather has put it on in WA. First of all, thank you to my beautiful wife for letting me have a quick overnighter. I'm down in Mandurah, well actually I'm down in Busso with RD Auto Electrics, Riley. So yeah, set up on the beach, a couple of rods out, a few bust ups out there, but nothing on my rod as per usual. So yeah, I'll just give you a full honest opinion, even though he's right behind me. But no, I've been fully happy with the build. Yeah, I've been so stoked with this is my first car that I've been able to, like, you know, spend a bit of money, have a nice draw system, and it's unreal. I think once you have a draw system in any 4B, I don't think you can ever go back. You know, the fridge is nice as well, but just to have a draw system where it can be all nice and tidy, all your mainly 4x4 gear is always in there, your tools are in there if anything ever happens. Just makes it so much better. And even, like, you know, I've been at caravan parks or whatever, just to go in there, grab my tools, and people are like, you know, oh, I wish I did that before my lap or whatever. So the draw system is the Full Bore company. They're based in Victoria. You know, I've spoke to them a few times, and they're like pumping out some massive, they've been pumping out some great draws for ages. The reason I went for them, there was heaps of Y62s already in Australia, already using their draw system. And also, like, I test drove a Y62 with a 4-bore in it before I purchased mine. I decided when I wanted to say, oh, let's just buy brand new. And yeah, I had a quick look at the build quality of that one. So, you know, stay tuned, enjoy the episode. And yeah, don't forget, we are going to be at the Perth 4x4 show in November. Both our rigs there, so if you're into Ford Rangers, like some of the stuff that he's got in the back of his, I think he will be doing a reveal either at the show or maybe before. Yeah, it is pretty cool how he's set his battery system up, but I can't give too much away because I'm not allowed. But yeah, no, his Rangers turned out epic. Y62 is better though, Riley. All right, stay tuned, cheers. So yeah, I booked in about 6 months prior to booking with Riley, a little bit maybe less than that, 4 to 6 months. I hadn't actually owned the Y62 yet, but my mate Kim, he had already gone through Riley, saw the job that he did, and I really wanted someone who was expert, like an expert in that area, to just make it so neat. And the jobs that I'd seen through social media and whatever, it was very neat. So let's go what we went through. So spoke to Riley at the 4x4 show, and then yeah, we went pretty much from there last year. So we ended up with a 200 watt, 200 amp inner drive system. So we have our DC to DC charger, which is charged from the car, and I also have a solar input. So I've got my all-spark blanket that will go into here. That's what I'm currently running, because I've currently got one with the van as well. So I'll just chop and change depending what we need. If we're going down to the beach or going camping for a few days, because I've kind of set this up so we can go off grid, leave the van wherever and go off grid for a couple of days with maybe a couple of swags, etc. So this is the EnerDrive DC to DC or BC to DC. Basically, it's giving me an option when we're like parked up for a while at a caravan park or whatever, and we're not doing massive drives, and I'm still using my fridge, all that kind of stuff. I have an AC input for the car, which I did actually use overnight because I hadn't used the car for a week being on site, and it was a little bit low because I did have to keep the fridge running on a bit of a higher temperature. So I have my little power cable here. I've run it to there, through down underneath there, and yeah, I just plug it into my power socket at home, just normal socket, which is pretty handy. So basically what I do, what I've done so far, we were at Semantics for a few days and didn't do any driving. I just plug this in to the caravan with an extension cord, so pretty handy. So what else is on the back? So a normal socket there, which is for all your So I've got the normal socket there, which is for your like anything that's going to be using the inverter, and I've got like a little double plug there, which I'll take through in a minute. Also at the back I've got a 4-litre tank for my ARB air compressor. This is just the back of the fridge. What I really like, this is the back of the full bore 4B system, the Stockton it's called. Like everything is really, like you can pull out that really easy. So if I just shut that down there, like, you know, if this is getting pretty hot in here, which it will with this air tank, like comes with air vents and all that kind of stuff. Everything just pops out really easy, you know. Actually, it's meant to be that way. So yeah, like I really like how comes with air vents, and just it's a great finish. So like I've seen many now, and I still really love the finish on this this system, the full bore system I'm talking about. Just the carpet they use. This is the blackout, so I paid a little bit more for that. So all I keep in this side is this little thing from. So that's pretty much a blank area there, and yeah, I just keep my Breville induction cooker. Alright, let's go to the back. Oh, well, I have you. If you do want a subby cooler or anything, they're all on our shop on our website or through Instagram and Facebook. I'm really happy with this last design Jessy did, just the black and the white. Cheers. The part that I love the best, like if you've got a drawer system in your car, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it is so nice to have everything organized and just in a drawer or whatever you need. So I have airbags on the Patrol that was installed by DRD, but when it came to Riley, he put the Airbag Man display, so it's pretty good. Obviously I can pump it up because I've got the air system, the 4-litre air tank. I'll put them down. Pretty handy. The socket right there, so you can turn it on if I want. USB, and just the normal Anderson, the normal 12-volt plug. Yeah, this is all done by Ord. I have the Evercool fridge, the 40-litre, and yeah. So I actually run a little grab me gear bag inside the fridge for beers and stuff, just to kind of keep it all secure. But yeah, the 40-litre seems enough for us. Got some meat in there for later. I haven't had any issues with my Evercool. I know they have issues with overheating occasionally, but whether that's because we've got plenty of cooling in the back there and a little bit in the side, no, it seems to be fine. It does obviously build up condensation, but that's what the lids are for. And yeah, and then over to the right, got my, that's how I turn my inverter on. And this is my drawer system. So full drawer length. All in here is all my grab me gear bags. So yeah, all my tools, tire inflator kit or tire deflation. If you pop a tire, whatever. I only got a little navigator shovel that Kim gives me shit about all the time, but Patrols don't get bogs, so don't really need that. I've got another grab me gear stuff, and I've been running grab me gear mainly from Wacker. He raved about it or whatever, or talked about it a fair bit, so I was like, oh, give it a go. And yeah, like I've been really happy with that product. Like it gets smashed, I pull this out, throw it on the floor, get all my stuff out normally. I actually had to use it earlier, which you'll see at the start of this. So yeah, I still really love this product, grab me gear. They've actually have sold from the West Australian guy, WA bloke, but yeah, I've reached out with them still, and they bring out some new products. Like I asked about cover for my chainsaw. Stay tuned, we are having a chainsaw off regarding the green machine and a Milwaukee Red Rocket from Riley. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Just a couple of out snips from today's episode. All right, green machine, hey? Green machine versus the Red Rocket. Don't worry about safety boots. Ready? Yeah, boy. Hang on a sec, mine's had more use. His is brand new. But yeah, yeah, grab me gear. We've actually decided to team up with them as an affiliate, I suppose you want to call it. So we're offering now 5% discount code with their Grab Me Gear stuff, and yeah, no, really excited to work with them. They're now owned by a little family, a family business who love caravanning, camping and all that kind of stuff in SA, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so we've got the full table. It does have the table stand underneath there, but actually I haven't really needed it. You know, this thing is like rock solid. So how do I rate the product? So I've been using the gear now for February, March, so 6 months or so. Gave it workouts on the beach, away in the van or whatever, and so far I've actually had no issues with it. I was down at Riley's today, that's why we came down to Bunbury, just to fix up a few things that I might have sort of talked about before, but it's actually just putting this product here from Again, which is off-road. I think they're in Sydney, off-road down under. Basically the one that it came with from Nissan didn't look very nice, and yeah, this new one from them that he's installing now in every car, yeah, it just neatens it up a little bit. So I have the dual ARB air compressor. Now the reason why I put it there, or we put it there I suppose, I know a lot of people can fit the dual in here, which is pretty cool. With the Y62 you can actually fit it in this section, but it gets super hot, as anyone would know, with the air compressor. So if I'm using it and want to give it a bit of air, if it's a hot day like it is today, I'd like to just quickly pull it out, or pull that top off, and you know, it's got heaps of ventilation. And yeah, no, I'm happy with that position. It doesn't really take up much space. I can still fit a few things down there if I need to. So what else I've still got going on at the back here? I want some type of protection from going forward. So you know, I know K-On do a gear, and also the top kind of shelf. I know K-On do a gear, but I've seen some other products coming out from other companies at the moment that I'm really interested in. One, because it's got an integrated light, and I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, hoping to get some more stuff maybe before the Perth 4x4 show, but it might be cutting it close, so we'll see. I'm gonna be putting the solar, you know, the shields in the back here, all that gear. All right, one thing to finish off the back of this thing that Riley did, and I saw it in my mate's car, and yeah, it is expensive, but it's just such a cool little gadget, I suppose. And it's this little steamer in here. So this gives you like all your outputs you need. You know, how it's trending. Now, Riley can't hear me now, but I downloaded the app today, Riley, because I was in the workshop, and he's like, oh, have you downloaded the app? So I've downloaded the app for both that and the EnerDrive, so I can monitor a bit closely. I did plan to, but just didn't get around to it. But now I have got it, so yeah, I did a firmware update before. So it's pretty cool. I just love it how I can quickly look in and see the percentage of my my system. And mainly it's really cool because you can actually, like, you chuck your induction cooker on depending on what temperature you're using as well, you can actually see what you can see exactly how much that takes. So I've actually brought my coffee machine away with us today because I want to know how much amperage it takes. So I want to take it away in the caravan and work out if it's feasible to put an inverter in our van. Anything I would change in the build? I was speaking to Riley about it before. You know, I know 4-bore do them, and Riley says, like, easy job. Maybe some tracks here, maybe some tracks along, just to mount something a lot quicker, like if I needed to mount anything and keep it secure, maybe put some tracks in here. Still might do that later down the track. I think the biggest thing that's like bugging me on how to do it, or what's the best way to do it, is like water storage system. You know, before I was buying the Y62, I was really sold on getting a Ford Ranger until we saw the space in the back of a Y62, because we were like kids growing up, and like once we got in the back of one and you can sit a full adult, we're like, wow, like the space in a wagon for a family, I think any large wagon, either this 200 or 300, whatever, you just can't beat it. So I'll take you through a few different things that was not done by RD Auto Electrics, but it was done by Hydrographics WA, and that is the wood grain delete. So yeah, he does this wood grain delete He's actually was just probably finishing up a competition, not a competition, his yearly specials or 6 monthly specials that he puts on. And yeah, this is a proper like a dipped, so it's not a wrap, it's a full painted system, like very hard wearing. And yeah, and I've also installed the GME radio myself. Basically I've only just installed it on my last Fortuner just before we bus ups. Riley's saying there's a marlin over there. He's pretty far away now, so I probably should talk some shit about him. Nah, like seriously, like I've enjoyed working with the build on hit with Riley and RD Auto Electrics, and I'm seriously stoked with the build and like how neat that cabling is. And yeah, like the reason it's neat is because he was able to build a draw system at the same time as putting the electrical system in, so he could do it, you know, cover it all up, keep it all out of the way. Yeah, I should say that like none of my gear is sponsored. Not sponsored by Riley, just enjoyed working with him through the build. A few questions I ask. This is a bolt out system, so theoretically if someone wants to purchase this, or if I brought another car like a Y63 and it's still got the same interior size, I could take this with me, because I still have all my seat belts and I've still got the seats as well. They're pretty easy to unbolt actually, so if you ever do want to try and save some weight, they're about 25 to 30 kilos from memory. Actually, if you're interested, I'll now I know I've only just started using these app before, but I'll show you right now the app of the Cimarine. So yeah, you can like scroll through a few, you can see different aspects of it. And then I'll show you then right now the EnerDrive app as well, so you can like monitor, even though I've got the monitor system right here, I can monitor them from the front of the car as well if I wanted to. Alright, stay tuned. Won't finish off the episode here, I'll do some cooking in a little bit, and tomorrow I won't actually sign this video off until tomorrow morning, because I'm going to punch out a couple of decent coffees in the morning. Brought my Breville, so yeah, it might be the final time you see me tonight, because settle in for a few beers here. I'll show you what we got. So if you're in the southwest, if you've watched my episodes, Rocky Ridge, probably one of the best breweries in WA, I think. Like just the beers they punch out are just really good if you like your high percentage. Just a couple of nice ones. So there's a lot of talk about this. Haven't had it yet. I will talk to you about it maybe tomorrow, or probably not, but yeah, instant gratification, heaps about it. But yeah, Rocky Ridge, check it out. And this one's always good, the rock juice. But yeah, went into Origins Markets, got some chili, got some kebabs, bought a couple of nice steaks. Gonna have some steaks tonight. This is living. Very lucky. Yeah, enjoy the drone footage, and we'll see you in the morning. Thanks everyone.
All your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. And the city's on fire.
Well, just so you know, I did catch something. A blue swimmer crab. How's this guy? Go. There he is. Well, there you go. I caught a blue swimmer crab. Catcha. Bit spoiled. All right, well that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Obviously you saw me cooking with the induction cooker this morning again. Cooked some Scotch fillets and I was actually pretty impressed. I always like cooking on a barbecue with a decent steak, but no, all good. And then obviously a bit treated with the coffee machine. Cheers for watching. We'll see you next time. Catch up. And then yeah, left it with him. So he does the walk in, walk out. What do you call it? The walk in, walk out. What do you call this? Walk in, walk out.
Drive in, drive out.
Drive in, drive out. There we go. I'll do it again. That'll be in the outtakes.